What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again with a 2026 Chase Briscoe. Bass Pro Shops Toyota Camry here in the studio. Really like this paint scheme. Glad to see them kind of run it back, so to speak. Let's go ahead and check it out. Diecast box in hand, and welcome to today's Diecast review. Finally, the Chase Briscoe 2026 Diecast is released, and I am so glad they brought this paint scheme back. When they revealed it for 2025, it was definitely a different rebrand, you know, for the Bass Pro Shops 19 car, but I really liked it. And I'm kind of glad it was different than Truex's because, you know, it's a different driver, right? And it's cool to see that they run the same paint scheme 2 years in a row just about, which is very rare nowadays. There's so many different changes and sponsors and paint schemes. It can be kind of hard to keep up with a lot of them. Like, if you ask me right here, right now, what is Austin Dillon's main sponsor in NASCAR? I don't know. Is it Bass Pro Shops? I don't know. You go here to the side panel, you have Bass Pro Shops 2026 Toyota Camry. Here's the look at the Joe Gibbs Racing box design. You have the 35th anniversary decal there. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up the Diecast. Diecast out of the box, and here we go, fellas. Check out this paint scheme. So, if I remember correctly, the 2025 edition of this car was made on the plastic wheels and the plastic chassis. Am I tripping on that? I think it was, because if it was produced, you know, available to, you know, idiots like me before December, because that's when they started rolling out the Diecast chassis to all the 164s, then it should have. And I remember doing a Diecast review on it before Christmas. So, anyways, enough of me yapping. So, check out this paint scheme here. The orange is bright, but it's not a day glow orange. The silver that was on the Martin Truex Jr., you know, Joe Gibbs Racing car for a couple of years in the next gen era was replaced with kind of like a medium tone gray. Definitely a rebrand of it, but I really like the livery. So let's go over to the front of the Diecast here. You have the Bass Pro Shops Club decal with Johnny Morris on top of it. I believe the camo pattern of this car is called True Timber Camo. So I'm glad they kept that at least. Go over to the front windscreen. You have Briscoe there with the Toyota badge. Go over to the front of the Diecast here. You have the number 19. Joe Gibbs Racing with the Sunoco decals there. I don't know why, but this like random sharp line there almost makes me think something is not lined up perfectly. I don't know if that's part of the paint scheme or not, but the way they wrap these cars, they do it in sections, right? So like the front is one section, the hood is one section, and then like this whole area right here, and it usually tapers off right here. So I don't know if that's just the paint scheme supposed to be like that, or that's a factor thing. I think it's the paint scheme, but just seeing that sharp line mentally, I'm like, yo, that is it, you know, the car wrapped the correct way? I don't know. Anyways, Camry there with a hammerhead style front headlights. Got the Toyota badge there, number 19 on the left side. Notice the number 19 is black in the middle, but then you had the white outlining there, which is not present anywhere else on the car. You do have, is the Sunoco decal supposed to be that high up? Am I tripping on that? Guys, I think I'm tripping. Let me grab another Toyota Diecast here. This is a 2025, and yep, I'm just tripping, guys. Yeah. That was the Bristol raced win, by the way, for Christopher Bell. If you haven't got that one, that thing is awesome. Check out my Diecast review on that piece. Over here to the left side of the Diecast, you have that beautiful True Timber camo with the orange color to it. You know, when you see all these paint schemes on track, man, there's just certain cars that kind of stick out. And fortunately, they haven't changed up this paint scheme, or the Bass Pro Shops cars is what I mean, for Chase Briscoe. Anytime he's sponsored by him, pretty much, it's either this one or the patriotic version of it, right? So it's easy to recognize it. With the Austin Dillon ones, I really like his paint schemes, but I ain't going to hold you. I feel like he has 15 different Bass Pro Shop cars a year. I mean, it's crazy to keep up with, you know? So I like how they're a little bit more consistent, so to speak, in that regard. Of course, pick this up from our good friends over there at Circle B Diecast. It should still be in stock. You might want to check it out and see if it is. They do have the Denny Hamlin Diecast over there. They haven't had a Ty Gibbs release yet, I don't think. No, they haven't had one of those yet. Christopher Bell, have they had one of his yet? I don't think they have either. So hopefully those will come around eventually. But yeah, you can tap in. Details down below how you could save on shipping. Bass Pro Shops there with Tracker ATVs and boats. You have True Timber Camo, Mobile One. I do like how the livery goes down to the rocker box. I like that. There's a little bit of a decal. It needs to be trimmed there, but Still looks pretty cool. You have Goodyear there, Cup Series number 19. Then you go over here to the A-pillar, and maybe this is just me just being a little bit picky, but I really don't like how this one came out on the driver name rail. If I can get my camera to focus, that would be fine and dandy. But you see how small the driver name rail decal is there? I mean, I've seen some Kevin Harvick diecasts, and almost every darn one of them had the name rail decal that small on it, right? I think this one might be an error. I don't know. I mean, look at okay, let me bring back the Christopher Bell diecast for comparison. I mean, see that one, it's flush, kind of in the middle, kind of consistent. That one's, I think that's probably more of a template error. But I don't like the small name rails. I like to be able to read the drivers, That's just me. Like, check out this Ross Chastain one. This is a great example of it. This is a 2026 Carolina Carports car. But you see how easy it is to read, That's just one small little critique I've had over the years with some of the paint schemes that have small name rails. But the decal, the little True Timber one, it comes up so far, it feels like they had to force it over to the side. I don't know if that's how it's like on the real car or not, but it's just a small little change, Sometimes it's good to critique things, right? You have over here to the B post decal. The decal is a little bit lower there. That's okay. Toyota, looks like ZEP, Wix air filters. Dude, his Wix air filters car, that's a pretty darn cool looking paint scheme. That really reminded me of Truex because he had one back in, what was it, 2018 or 2017? Then I think it says Freebird and something else there. You have Lance. Then you have Columbia Bank. I think that car is getting made as well, the Lance car. Go to the back panel of the car. Check this one out. Once again, the True Timber Camo wrap, which has a lot of depth and detail to it. You have Bass Pro Shops on the left side. Mobile One there. Toyota, number 19 on the right side. Tracker ATV, boats and ATVs right there. Then you go over to the right side of the diecast, and again, it is symmetrical. Right, the ATVs are on this side, so technically it's Tracker boats and ATVs. On this side, it's Tracker ATVs and boats. If you're not confused, well, well, maybe you are now. Over here to the right side of the car, very sharp-looking livery, man. Very sharp-looking livery, and he's actually won a couple of races in this paint scheme. He won Talladega 2025 in the fall. Then he won the Pocono race in 2025. In 2026, he won Chicagoland, which was awesome to see. But he won it in the patriotic version of this car. So I hope he wins a race in this paint scheme. I like to see, like how Denny Hamlin's won so many races with the progressive car. Low-key, it's kind of nostalgic to see a driver just win a bunch of different events in one, paint scheme, right? Win a bunch of different races, but one paint scheme. I kind of miss that, right? I kind of miss when Jimmy Johnson would win, 5 different paint scheme or 5 different wins with one, verbatim paint scheme. Nowadays, it's like every win is a different one, I kind of miss that. It was very nostalgic of the sport years ago. You have the number 19 right there on the roof of the diecast. Toyota Racing on the back panel. Then over here to the deck lid of the car, Cabela's with Mac Tool, Sibian's Flow, Lincoln Welders, and looks like Doosan or something there. Anyways, what a fantastic diecast here. Chase Briscoe finally getting a 164 made for 2026. Highly recommend it, man. And the diecast chassis with rubber tires, they make these next-gen cars look incredible. Tap in while you can. Again, the Christopher Bell diecast, he has a lot of different paint schemes. Hopefully some of them diecasts get released this year soon, right? And let's see, Ty Gibbs, I tell you what, one paint scheme I really hope they make is his AM/PM car. I think he ran it at the Spring Bristol race, and let me tell you, that paint scheme was pretty darn cool. So the theme of these diecasts I'm going to add is duo paint schemes. Check this one out right here. My favorite duo paint scheme set of all time is the Red Bull cars throughout their history in NASCAR. Check that out, man. Connor Zillitz, SVG. Check out my diecast reviews on them, dude. They knocked it out of the park with them Red Bull cars. Them things are incredible. And then we showed that Ross Chastain earlier, but guess what? There's 2 versions of the Carolina Carports car. This is so cool, man. Check this out. You have the Connor Zillitz 2026, and then you have the Ross Chastain. I mean, if you like duo paint schemes, team branded stuff, I think it's awesome when teams do that. I know people, they don't like it when they have the same roof number colors and it makes spotters confused. When I saw the Ram trucks at Lime Rock on TV, they had all three of them lined up. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. When Stewart Haas Racing had like 3 overstock cars at Talladega in 2024, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm a huge fan of team-branded paint schemes. We don't see it a lot, but when we do, it's pretty darn cool. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed one, everybody. DB, signing off.